Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
First phase. We will develop a system API. System API. Second step is develop another system API. Interact. Now we make database. As part of this thing, the first step, what we do is we design RAML. Where we can deploy. It's both on cloud. Can I access the SolarWinds database from cloud or from local only? Where the database is located. SolarWinds is on a premises. We don't have such infrastructure to establish a connection between cloud and on-premises. In our case, usually we need to have the VPC setup or other setup. What we do is we go for the on-premise. And we do the 3 steps for the second application also. And we define some sort of process, a T. For this, as we are designing for the schedule-based API, the third one, we are not writing any REML because it is event-based API. This is event-based. RAM is not required. And this application. New applications. New applications. Also on the applications. And these are all the tasks we need to do for the 3 APIs. Let's start from the first one, develop system API for ServiceNow. And then open the design center. 1 second. Let's go in another screen, but let's move it here. You know they're gonna give me access to the. But right now I don't have access yet. But I have the free one. What do you call that? Any. What was it? Any. That's kind of right. Anypoint Studio. Anypoint MuleSoft. That MuleSoft. That MuleSoft. Yes, MuleSoft. I think before I forgot, I'm gonna come here. Go ahead. This was a patient. Let's be forward this solution on that system API. S is like a system and AP. S represents system API, P represents process API. There is some kind of template. It's this. API is also standard management in our piece. We have used as a sign templates to create the APIs. As of now, I'm getting some. No using the basic steps. That's right. This is. My company has a template, but I don't have access to. I don't have. What do you call this one? Each company has the endpoint platform, right? And what do you call the permission? I don't have that permission yet. He's gonna create one for me. And after that, he said you can use the template and stuff that I do. The stuff that I need. But right now you're right. Let's start. Let's create from scratch. Are you missing R after the E? In the company, there is a team called C4E Center for Enablement Team. Can you say one more time? You're breaking up. There is some lag. Not able to go back. What do you say? There is some lag in the connection. That's right. I'm not able to go back and correct this. Is it that? Let's write. There's R here. 1 second. As of now, we are just returning the alerts. We are not getting any alerts using this API, right? This one we're only getting right. I'm using the get method for that. कैसे? Responses. We need to create an alert data type. This tool like API designer, or what do you call that? Anypoint platform. That's what it's called, right? This is also a part of Anypoint platform. API designer. But this product called an Anypoint platform. What is the other one? Or design center? Design center. Can I see alert payload? Like you showed me, right? How does it look like? With that. Im_alert. What do you want to see? I'm just going to make sure I understand. You want to see that table. I want to see the alert. The alert properties. How the alert look like? Show me the postman. Postman. Right. What do you want to see? I want to see the alert parameters. How the properties of alert. This is the alert information. Alert number, alert description, alert info. Got? One moment. Could we copy this one? I'm wondering. We'll get to that. Alert number, alert short description. One more. In our situation, I think it's alert number. I'm not able to access your not. I'm trying to access your Anypoint Studio. Not Anypoint Studio, only for Design Center. Design Center. Design Center. Design Center. One more short description. Not Design Center. Oh, you lost control. That was alert and data types, right? Yes, data type. You create a new one. or the response. Not giving will. I think I'm good. I don't know. Now we're building a data type file for the response. Exactly. Isn't it same as the data type, alert data type? One sec here. Alert data type. But it contains an array of the alert data types. The response contains, if you see the response right. See if the response, what is the response? Response contains the result. The result, the value of result is array of the alerts. Each one is alert. Here, in this case we got only one alert, but the path will be getting multiple alerts, right? That's right. I am designing this object where the result is array of responses. Let me explain the part, Adam. As per standard, right? We need to first design the data types of the objects we are using inside the API. In this API, we are using the object called alert, right? First, we need to design the alert, how the alert look like, what are different parameters of the alert, what different properties of alert. For that, I designed one alert type, the REML data type. It contains what is alert number, what is alert short description and alert, additional info and alert updated on alert state. What are these things? You know. And this is a type alert and associated. You call it data types. This data type of alert. And I associated some example also. This is example of alert. We get that from the Postman, right? That's good. And when you retrieve all the alerts from the API, it is returning like this, right? When you go to the Postman, this is a way. In the result, it is returning all the arrays. No, sorry, all the alerts. Here you are seeing only one alert, but it is collection of alerts. You can get multiple alerts, right? That's right. For that purpose, I'm sorry I'm going to. For that purpose, I created one more called alert. See, these two things are defined. I created one library. Library is a place we can create multiple objects, multiple, data types. As I already created data type, I'm just using that over here to alert type. And I'm creating alert response type over here. The alert response type is also object. It contains only one property called result property. The result is the alert type array, collection of alert types. Collection of alert types. My data type design is completed. I need to use this data type design in my RAML. For that, you need to import that library to this LML specification file. To import, we need to use the users keyword. Use the keyword to import the library. Users, this is a library I'm importing over here. I'm referring that library.alert response type to this. Get. Whenever it's trying to do get, it will be body, it will be terminal, it will be body with the JSON. And we're saying then, after the JSON, the type is alert library or alert response type. And that's the one that I'll return, is the object. Test like test, mock test it, and it can continue. And do some mock tests for this API. My connection is not stable. What do you want me to do? Can you mock it? Click on this. Copy the link and go to Postman. It will be bad. This one, can you explain this? What you just did? What I did is I just designed the API in the design center. I want to mock test it before implementing this API in Anypoint Studio. I want to check this is rightly returning the response or not. For that, this is some mocking configuration. Mock service configuration over here. You can test your APIs. It is returning the response as expected or not over here. What do you call it? What are you? And you went to the postman. How do you know where to point to your post? If somehow there's nothing right now here in this configuration in Design Center that tells us where the URL is or the path is. And remember, in the studio, and you set up a get, and you say that get this URL, this base path. This is the, but in design you didn't provide that information, but somehow it returned the value. Oh, but I think it might be. It's returning the example. That's all it's doing right now. It's not even going to the site. It's not even going to the ServiceNow website and getting it's not executing the API and getting the information, fetching information from the API. It's not doing that. It's just testing the example. Yes, just an example only. Because we're not getting implemented our API right. Because I was confused. When you did that, go back to the postman. When you did this, and I saw some results that we were seeing earlier, I was saying, how is he getting that? How is he getting this information? How is he getting this information without And I don't see anything here that says ServiceNow. Thing. No, I understand. This is the example we provided. What is the concept? News of the recommendation is the API first. Before implementing your API right, you need to, showcase this example to your client, the client team. And they will check your responses. How are they satisfying the requirements or not? Once they are, you sign up. This is a question. If the response is good, then only we need to go ahead and implement the API. I have a question. But right now, like in this situation, right? Say that I was a client. And you're developing this for me. But there's nothing that this work's not done. This work it only does. You did some kind of a marking or some kind of example. That you could return the message that we need to return, right? But it's not. This is one way this might be. If one way that you're saying, this is how I work. If I get that you will say that, for example, when I go to ServiceNow and alert, this is the type of alert I'm getting back. Is this correct? Is that what? That's the only thing that you can answer right now. And for client perspective, are you following me? Exactly. You show the client, this is the response you're getting. This information is the fields you are getting. To analyze those fields and those types. All that's good. I did. Alright, this is good. Can you hear me right? I can hear you. It's a little bit delayed, but it's our design is. As for this requirement, the design is complete. Tomorrow you may get one more requirement to post also or to upgrade also, to delete. For that we need to extend this API methods and we need to extend this API. Where am I? Right, hold on, hold. I'm not able to. Click that one. As of now, I would only get, but you can extend this API to get only specific alerts information or to operate a specific alert. All these things, you can extend it further in the future. But I'm implementing this API. Can we create a brand new flow? I don't want to touch this one. We can create a brand new application. From this, I'm copying this. There is no configuration. And they'll be calling the HTTP request configuration. I think we'll call this. This is a request configuration. I think you're calling for service. Perfect. We don't require this database stuff. That's gonna different. A PA project. Only up to this point is fine. See, we didn't go. please. I'm not able to access your file. Which one? I want to see the XML file configuration. XML. I want to go to XML. Configuration XML. But I'm not able to access. I just saw the configuration XML. You don't see that. I'm able to see. I think that's error message. What does the clean do? Which one? Clean will, it will build your project. It means something is not binding properly. It will rebind all the libraries with your code. And it will build your project. See, there's some issues with this. Let me sometimes not properly built, not library also set up properly. Then you say, let's see how the config looks like. Actually, let me see. Open your Postman and test for a while. And we will see the next session. Postman localhost 8281 the address bar. Should I add a new one? I'm just going to use it. Localhost alert. Appear slash alerts. Now, it will call service now and get the alerts. It's end. Maybe service now, there is no one. It looks like that way. Let's close up. Open this. save it. We got something. I don't know. This is from ServiceNow only because I. That's right. We only did this far. I just want to understand a little bit. Will you import the service now? The Solar will be. I have a question. And when we import it, there's only one listener, right? Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.